a 1, a 2, and a 3. Hey now! Metal Mike coming at you. It is Friday. You better believe it. Kids are off to school. Got my cup of coffee. Pounded some metal. And as always, starting the videos proper. And what is proper, mind ya? That's with a little bit of metal. That's why I like to go by the name Metal Mike. So today, I am playing the very first vintage, first pressing on Megaforce Records of Overkill Feel the Fire, their first album. Technically, there's an EP that came out prior to this, independently. That's pretty rad to find and pretty scarce, but this is a great album, just loaded with classics. If you love old school metal, this is for you. And right now, the track that has been playing in the background is Rock to the Core. It could be into the track, but there's no tomorrow. But right here, they're going to lift it. Listen. Brutal! Metal Mike, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, let's talk about eBay. This is an always exciting topic for everyone. There's always something to vent about eBay. And that is, the lesson for today is always staying on your toes. Now, I've sold on eBay since, I think, 2000. Maybe 2001, officially. A little bit after, whatever the case. So I've seen it all. I've been through every type of situation. And as you know, I had mentioned prior that I was selling some of my father's estate for my stepmother. And so I've been doing that. And right now we're down to the nitty-gritty, the bottom of the barrel, the junk drawer type stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together large lots and then putting into the keywords in the title junk drawer. It's an important keyword because it's basically a large lot of vintage items. It's great for someone that has a shop to pick up a load of shit to fill the counters with filler, cool little trinkets and such. So, that being said, I had some NFL football cards. I had some old starting lineup. There was a Dan Marino and an Eric Dickerson. They were mint, not in the package, but still there. Then I had some old Marino cards, etc. The lot ended up going for $40. So, let's get to the point. It was in my listing where I made the biggest mistake, and that was because I just did not go into fine detail. Because it was a junk drawer lot, I got lazy. And in that lot, I also had looked to be a complete set of 1986 football cards. I did not put complete set in the listing, in the description area, but I just put, and a set of 1986 cards. So the lot sells, the guy contacts me last night, he's like, oh, in the set of cards, the Topps cards, Jerry Rice is missing, his rookie card. Oh my gosh. You know what I wanted to say. And right away I'm just like, oh man, I dropped the ball on that quick. I went and I looked at my listing, and so what I did is instead of saying, I did not write complete set, but I wrote set. What I should have done is I did not look through these cards. I do not know if it's a complete set. If I had written that into the description and then written sold as is, as if not to be a complete set. If it is a full set, good for you, the buyer. But just to spell it out as kindergarten as possible so that a seller is not confused, or buyer. I didn't do that, so then he emails me back like I've stated, Jerry Rice is missing, I'll tell you what, how about you just kick me $20 and we'll call it square. I'm like, no, hell no, I'm not giving you half your money back and then you get to keep this lot. BS. And mind you, I've already paid the fees on $20, and I've also paid the eBay fee on the $40 total price to round it out. So if I give him back $20, he's really I'm even going to lose more out of my fees, because then I didn't actually sell it for that. So then my fees, I'd still be paying more on the fees, etc. So I just very kindly say back to him, I'm like, sorry about that. Huge mistake. Box it up, send it all back to me. He's in Minnesota on top of it, so it makes it peanuts. I was like, send me a refund request through eBay, and then I'll send you the shipping. So I'll even pay your shipping back So you're out of pocket, nothing. You get all your money back, I get my stuff back, everyone's happy. Continues to barrage me. I've probably gotten 3 or 4 emails. No, I want to keep everything, but the key card that I wanted is missing. 20 bucks is not a lot to ask. No, you're not going to bully me into giving you half the price back. That's the stubborn inside of me. I could easily just pay this guy off, but it's the point of the matter. That's not how you handle it. If I had offered it to him, it's my choice to offer if I wanted to refund. I never do partial refunds though, just to tell you. I always tell them to send me that shit back, because they're always up to bullshit. They're always frickin' pulling something, and that's the reality of it. If not, then they're gonna send it back. But when they want to keep stuff and get partial refunds, that's BS, because I'll tell you what, I'll get that stuff back. But more than likely what will happen, and mind you, I'm not cursed at him, I've not gotten angry, I'm just like, dude, send me the stuff back. That's how I want to do it. Then he sent me an email again this morning, he's just like, oh, you're going to lose money on the shipping. It's too bad. Just send it back. I'm going to relist it, and then I'll spell it out properly. Jerry Rice is missing, maybe other cards are missing, I don't know. And we'll sell it. And I'll probably still make my money. And if not, I don't give a damn, because it's the point. So, roundabout, right? There's always a point, I would hope, to my rants and raves. And that is just be meticulous. Dot your I's, cross your T's. I cannot state it enough. This is something that I work on with myself constantly and struggle with through life. Because it is just as simple as that. If we dot our I's, cross our T's, we do everything right, it'll make for an easier tomorrow. So, my suffering, my ridiculous waste of space in my brain over this topic has now hopefully been a positive for you and in your listing and being meticulous. A matter of fact, whenever I've sold anything on eBay and it's old and dirty, I always put in there these keywords just to spell it out to the seller, because you're going to get people that buy beat up used shit and they're going to go, oh, it's dirty. So I always put in there, I'll be like, uncleaned, untampered with, dirty, old, dusty. If it smells like a basement, as is, sold for parts or repair or for collectors. That's it. When you cover that in there, at least you've given the buyer every opportunity to not be a nuisance and hopefully not purchase your item and then be a thorn in your backside, because that sucks when you get these little stutters like this, because it occupies too much space. And you say, well, Mike, why do you let it get to you? I don't know. I'm 51 years old. I let things get to me. I'm crazy. That's what happens when you get old. And I tell you what, I'm going to stay crazy. It's the thing that keeps me going. If I can't change who I am. But maybe you can learn from my mistakes, or maybe something that I recommend that's positive that you can take. That's the whole idea of this video. I don't get paid for these videos. I like to make a fool of myself and try to show some wisdom and some old age, and maybe you can learn and take something from it. Whether you hate me, like me, that's good, because at least you're getting something from it. You learn what not to do, and you learn what to do. If you don't like my point of view, the positive is you go, well, I would never do that. He's a fool. Hell with that. I ain't going that route. That's all right. You learned right there. You said, I don't like that approach that Metal Mike is preaching. But then if you do like it, that's positive too. So it's a win-win for all of us. So hey, now, another day above ground. Let's get out there. Let's kick ass. One thing a day. Remember, I always get that ball rolling. Make the bed. Throw something out. List something on eBay. List something on Craigslist. And most importantly, because this is why we all love it, right? This is why we're in the game. Let's go out and hunt for something. If we have to go to a thrift store, then we have to do it. But we got to put our feet out the door, and we got to get moving. Maybe we'll find something. Anything is feasible. Remember, in this game, anything is feasible. One of the great last hunts, gold rushes there can be in the world is what we do. Hunting and saving treasures in history. You never know what you're going to save. You never know what you're going to get. So at least make the effort. Get out there and find it, because it's in your blood. You love it, so it's going to come to you. Everyone, have a good day. Hey-ya!